Hi there, this is Robin Phillips with the Robin Group and eXp Realty here in Charleston, South Carolina. Thanks for joining me. So today I'm going to discuss how to almost eliminate the stress in selling your home. See, most sellers, when they're selling their home, are also buying another one. So whether it's here in Charleston or it's in another state, looking at financially what it takes to sell that home is only half the picture because they have to take that money and then purchase another home. So eliminating the stress is really about two simple steps. Hire an excellent real estate agent and lender that can give you great advice. And the second step is to look at the full financial picture. What does it take to sell your home and buy the next home? Once we have the numbers down, you can relax. Okay, so let's dive into the details. So the first cost that you're going to have is the preparation of your home. So your realtor has told you that you probably need to pressure wash your home, maybe update the paint colors, definitely do all those little repairs and maintenance items that you've been putting off. Potentially, I know I do this, is when I stage my homes, right? We want to take out a lot of furniture. So if you don't have room in your garage, maybe that furniture goes into a storage unit or a pod that you have to rent. So there's some landscaping maybe in the front, updating the paint color on your front door. So you have these costs in preparing your home so that it sells quickly for top dollar. So if I had to just, pull a number out, maybe let's say that's $2,000 to prepare your home. So now that your home is prepared, we're going to get it on the market. Right? And let's say we list your home for $400,000. We get a contract first day, woohoo, full price. So you're not going to walk away with $400,000. Everybody knows that. So the question is, what are the costs involved and what do you really end up with? So you're of course going to have realtor commissions on both sides, the listing side and the buyer side. You will have what's called stamp tax. And in South Carolina, that's the thank you so much for selling your house tax. And then you're going to have any kind of contract negotiated seller paid closing costs, which means you may be paying part of the buyer's closing costs. And that would be something that you conceded to in the negotiation. The buyer's going to do an inspection. So you're going to have some repairs on the home, right? Because they're going to ask you to do repairs or give them money to do those repairs. So in those, you're going to have attorney's fees, right? Let me think of anything else that jumps out. There will always be some miscellaneous fees. So let's say we list your house for $400,000. Potentially you might get $370,000, right? Now, out of that has to come your mortgage payment, right? But that's on you to figure that one out between you and the attorney. So we call that the seller's net before mortgage payoff. So let's just... So we said we were going to get around $370,000 for that after expenses. So the next costs are going to be your moving costs. These are real, right? You may have expenses to pack up your home and help with that. You're going to have the actual movers. You're going to have expenses to clean the home prior to leaving it for the buyers. You are going to have to move out before the day of closing so that the home is empty and clean. So you're probably going to stay overnight in a hotel. You may have to board your pets as well, right? You may eat dinner out that night because you don't have any place to cook. And potentially some extra adult beverages to help you get through the night. So let's say if we could ballpark that, you spend maybe $2,500, all depending on where you stay in the hotel. So let's say the next house you're purchasing is bigger and better than the last one, and it is $600,000. That is a jumbo loan, which means you're going to need at least 10% down. So the down payment on a $600,000 home is going to be at least $60,000. So let's talk. You are also going to need some money for your closing costs. And a lot of people forget about this. And on a $600,000 home, those closing costs are significant. So you're going to have things like prorated yearly property taxes, prorated yearly HOA fees, and that's a homeowners association. You're going to have loan costs, including your origination fee, flood certification. You will have prepaids, right? And another word for that is your escrow account, where they put property taxes and homeowners insurance just sitting there waiting to build up for the end of the year, and the bank pays that. You'll have appraisal costs. You will be doing your own home inspection this time, and you'll have the cost of that home inspection. You will have to pay 1 year's home and flood insurance at closing. You'll have your closing attorney fee, and in South Carolina, you have to pay your lender's title insurance. You will have an option to pay your own title insurance, and I always suggest that people do that. So let's estimate those closing costs for a $600,000 loan at maybe $10,000. So right now we can see that it's going to cost you $70,000 to purchase this home. We've already talked about that you have $10,500, right? So what I don't want to happen is that somebody sells their home and goes and buys the new home, and they don't know how much they need to close on the property. Right? You need $59,500 to close on this property. So if you had $60,000, or if you were counting on getting more money out of the sale of your home, right? Or you had potentially more costs in preparing your home. All of these numbers factor into how you're going to sell and then buy. So the bottom line is, who can give you all of these numbers when you're listing your home, right? Because right now I'm just guessing or estimating, and your particular situation could be entirely different. So there are two people that can give you every single one of these numbers, right? Your realtor is going to be able to give you market values, estimated closing costs, all that good stuff. Clearly, preparing your home and the moving costs are going to be something, that are going to be a little bit more variable and more up to you. Your lender is going to be able to give you all of the closing costs on the purchase side. So those two people working together, that amazing team, is what's going to give you all the information you need. I actually have a full Excel spreadsheet that explains all of this with boxes to fill in. So if you're one of those super detailed people, or even if you want that reassurance and peace of mind that all of the numbers are going to work out, please give me a shout, 843-214-8451, or reach out via email, robin@findyourperfectnest.com, and I'd be happy to email you the spreadsheet so that you can use it. And it does have calculators in it and stuff like that. So anything I can do to help, let me know. I know putting this picture together is oh so important to relieving the stress and knowing that that sale and that buy is going to be super easy. See y'all next time. Thanks for watching.